channel. I'm sorry, but Vlogtober has got a little bit out of sync and everything. The truth is I succumbed to the lurgy. I was trying so hard to just keep going, and then I had a couple of days off work because that's how my shifts are gone, and I think my body just went, oh great, I can be ill now, I'm not going to work. And I was a bit rough, and I just, yeah, got behind with the videos, but I will try and do a bit of a catch up somehow now and sort it out. Thank you so much for your get well wishes and all your lovely comments. I will try in the next few days to reply to you all, but I'm still sort of trying to sort a few things out, and I am back to work tomorrow because my days off are over. But I'm feeling a bit better now, thank goodness, but I was a little bit rough, shall we say. I don't know what I had, but there's a lot of things going about, and I just copped it. So sorry about that, but today I have a shopping haul for you. I did go off shopping. My last shopping haul lasted just under 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, and I went off to Sainsburys because I had a voucher. I had a £9 off if you spent £60. So I thought, oh right, and I needed to go off to the sort of big town, city, whatever you want to call it, to spend some other vouchers, which I'll share with you in another video because that was a palaver and a half. So I thought, as there was a Sainsbury's there and I had a Sainsbury voucher just through my Nectar card, you know, you get deals through the post, I would do that. So it actually started off before I gave them my Nectar card, because I got quite a few Nectar card deals. It was £105. I mean, I only had 3 bags of shopping. I was thinking, I did say at the time, that's a bit steep. And then I gave them my Nectar card and it went down by about 10 to 95. And then I had this £9 off voucher, so it went down to £86. So I think there's everything here apart from, I think I had a sausage roll in the car because by that time I hadn't had anything to eat and I was a bit shaky. So I think this is everything. Now some of the deals, I've tried to remember some of the Nectar card deals. So if you add it up, it might not be exact because some of the prices I've given you are what was after the Nectar card deal came off. Some are before. I've tried the best that I can. So anyway, without further ado and any more rabbiting, let me show you what I've got. Okay, this is my shopping. This is for myself and my husband, and this should be roughly 2 weeks. I might have to get the odd couple of things, but this is our main shopping for 2 weeks. I did get a couple of things from Aldi, which I'll show you at the end. The dog, as ever, because I've picked up the camera, is chewing noisily on a bone. It's one of those filled bones. She doesn't have loads. She just makes them last a long time, and she'll like leave it by a bed and not do anything with it. And then the second I start to record, she picks it up and chews on it rather noisily. So that's the funny noise in the background. It's their dog. My husband didn't need cornflakes this week. He's got loads left. So I got him some tea bags. These were £2.50 on the Nectar card deal. I think they were £3 or £3.50 before, but Nectar card price was £2.50. Again, I'm really treating myself lately, but you know, I think I'm worth it now and again. I saw the mango and strawberry, my favourite tea bags, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get some. I can't seem to find an own brand. If you know of an own brand supermarket that does mango and strawberry fruit tea, not green tea, I can't stand this stuff, let me know, because this is Twinings. It was £2.80, which is very expensive for a tea bag. So, but I've got those. Hopefully they'll make me feel very much better. I got 2 bags of sugar, £1.09 each. I'm still trying to stew apples. I'm a little bit behind because obviously I just haven't felt like doing anything. So that is a job for next week now, is to try and stew these apples before they go bad. Basically, I want to stew them and freeze them. So I've got some more sugar for that. My husband's still having egg on toast for some lunches. £1 for the thick lightly seeded bread and £2.35 for the large, very large, half a dozen eggs. He's also having salad wraps, so I got him some tomatoes at 99p, red pepper hummus, 95p each. I got him 2 iceberg lettuces, they were 89p each, and 3 red peppers, they were 65p each. I picked up 1 pack of wraps, 99p. In hindsight, I should have picked up 2, so I might have to go and buy him a pack of wraps when he finishes these. I also got him some salad cream. This was £3 because he likes to have a combination of things on his wraps. So that's sort of his lunches. As I say, I'll probably have to get a little bit more salad and wraps for him. We'll see how it goes. I did get another loaf of bread from Aldi, which I'll show you, so he could always have like cheese on toast or something as well if he runs out of things before I get to go off again. I got him this ready meal to try. This is £3.60, and it's just this no chicken tikka masala. That. I got him some pasta. This is for his evening meals, 69p. I also got him some of his favourite pasta sauces from Aldi, which again I'll just show you at the end. I got him 1 tin of beans, £1.10. I got this curry sauce, £3. This is the only one he likes, and he loves having microwave rice and curry sauce for one of his meals. He just likes certain things. That's what he does, and he does what he wants. Since the kids all grew up, we've stopped sort of eating around the table so much, and that's just how it's gone. With my shifts at work and what he's working and everything, he just likes to do his own thing now, so that's fair enough. Got him 2 of these, 49p each, and I did pick up a couple from Aldi as well. Got him a couple of pizzas, £1.50. Thought you could try just this basic cheese and tomato pizza. And then this was on a Nectar deal. It was £2. I think it started off at £4, but it was on a Nectar deal for £2. And this is the tiger crust, and he likes tiger bread, so I thought he might like to try that. I also got him some jacket potatoes. He likes these. He likes convenience. I use proper potatoes and stuff, but he just likes to pop these in the microwave. £3.70 for potatoes. And I got him some cheese. This was £3.95 or £3.75. One of the two. I think it might have been £3.75. Can't read my own writing. For the Cathedral City. 30p, got him some custard creams. 49p, I got him some cream crackers just for snacking. He quite likes grapes, so I got these. These are £1.69. I got some crisps. These are really, really nice crisps, and they were on a deal. I couldn't work it out. They were £1.50, but then if you bought 2, their price went down to just over £1. I've been trying to work it out, but my brain is just not working. But they were on a Nectar deal, so I got the 2 packs as 1 each for us for the next couple of weeks to snack on, because they're really nice, and why not? So I got that. Then for myself, I've got plenty of porridge oats left. I got some blueberries. I used to really like cherries, but for some reason I'm really liking blueberries. These are £3 each, but they were on 3 for 2, so I got 1 free. So that was £6 for the 3. I've got some sweet potatoes. These were £1.49. I'm thinking sweet potato soup. I've got loads of red onions left in the fridge. My daughter bought a big pack of onions and we're sort of sharing them. So I'm thinking of some soup. Sweet potatoes, onions, a couple of carrots in there, and one of these white potatoes to help thicken it. A lovely soup. I got some of these just ordinary potatoes. These were £1.80 for a bag. I got 2 bags. The farm where we usually get a big sack of potatoes hasn't started doing theirs yet. But another couple of weeks. So hopefully the next time we go that way, we'll just get a big sack, 25 kilo sack of potatoes, and that will save us an awful lot of money, because I do eat a lot of potatoes. They're so versatile, and if you get them by the sackful, they're just so cheap. But for now, this was all they had there. So, but they're quite big, so I could use some for jackets, some for mash, lots of different things. 69p for some carrots. 74p, got 2 bags of parsnips. I love parsnips. I love all the wintry type veg. £1 each for the Brussels sprouts. Love Brussels sprouts. I didn't even know not liking Brussels sprouts was a thing, because when I was a kid, me and my dad, we love Brussels sprouts. So I got 2 packs of those. What else did I get? I got some bananas. I just got 2 of these. 78p each. This is either a snacking on, or if I fancy a change from the overnight oats. To be honest, I prefer porridge that's hot with syrup and then put a few blueberries in. But for work and everything, and I start work early, I've been taking this overnight oats and I am getting used to it, but it's not the same. But you know, it is what it is. I might take a smoothie as a change because there's only so many oats you can eat, I think, really. So I've got these bananas thinking I could do a blueberry smoothie one day just to change it up. I got some of this extra virgin olive oil. This was £3.10. I don't do a lot of cooking with oil, but I am trying a few different recipes in the future. And so I got that in the cupboard because I am going to be trying some different things. They had the bird's eye garden peas and sweet corn. This is so nice. Don't see it very often. I really like these. And it was on an Nectar deal for £2.60. So I've got that. I got myself some mushrooms. These were on a Nectar deal for £1. I think those started off at £3, and I think these were £1.25 or something. But that was £1 on a Nectar deal, £2.60 on the Nectar deal. I got some of these chips, £1.60 for a big bag of these. We had some for tea last night. If I'm rushing around or whatever, or not feeling up to it, it's such a standby to just be able to put something in the oven to eat. So I just got those. They're always just handy to have. Hence, last night when I got back from the shopping, I was exhausted and I just thought, you know, let's have an easy tea. The corn products and the plant-based products were on a deal, 3 for 2. So I got some of this chicken-free slices. This was £3. Now and again, these are quite nice to have for a change. They are very ultra-processed. And there's been a lot of stuff in the press about ultra-processed food. And I am beginning to wonder whether I do perhaps eat a bit too much, because being vegan, everything's ultra-processed. Everything from soy milk to butter spreads to yogurts to the looky-likey meat stuff. So I am wondering whether to try some different recipes with less stuff in, or just changing a little bit how I eat. Not going over the top, but cutting down a little bit, because now and again, I don't eat it all the time, but I seem to have little phases where I'll eat a lot more this type of stuff, and then phases where I don't. So I don't know. I am going to try a few different recipes in the coming weeks. So I'll let you know how that goes. Anyway, these were on a deal. These are the only plant-based sausage rolls I like. So I decided, I'd gone in thinking I'm going to treat myself for one for lunch when we went off with the shop, and I wanted to get some of this. I hadn't had any for a while, and I was thinking, you know what, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It's really odd. My taste buds have changed so dramatically in the past sort of 5 years. It's really weird. So I thought, no, at this moment I've really fancied some, and I wanted one of these sausage rolls, but then they were on a 3 for 2, so I got another sausage roll because it was free. So I thought I may as well have the free one. So I've had one yesterday, and then I've got one which I'm going to have today to eat. And I got myself one of the yogurts I really like. These are on a Nectar deal for 95p. I still think £1 for yogurt is a lot of money, so I only buy them now and again, but they are my favourite. I really like them. I think it was about £1.30 before the deal. I've just got one, but they're nice. They are. I've got my husband some Coke for a treat. He likes Coke. He doesn't drink it all the time. I think this was £2.60, but it's quite a big bottle. He likes just the classic original. I can't stand the stuff, but he does. So I got him some of that. Then I got some red kidney beans. These are 49p, and some chopped tomatoes, 43p. Some green lentils, 55p, and another tin of chopped tomatoes, 43p. And oh, I've picked up this one. So I thought I'd picked up the Sainsbury one, but I've accidentally picked up the Napolina one, which is why I thought it was a bit more money when I was writing the prices. I think it was £1.30 or something. But I thought I was picking up the Sainsbury one. So, but I am going to make a sort of bean chilli one day, and I'm going, or a bean sort of chilli soup thing, and I'm going to do a lentil cottage pie one day, and that'll do about 4 meals, because they'll each do me 2 days worth of meals, possibly even a little bit more with the cottage pie. It depends how hungry I am at the time. So I've got that. I've got some gravy. This was 62p. I've got a chocolate bar, £1.50. You didn't see that. I got some gravy bones for the dog, 71 pence, because I can't forget her. I bought these Plant Pioneers shortbreads. These were £1.75. These are actually for my Christmas cupboard. So this isn't for my shopping. I thought I'm going to get those while I see them. Just got the one packet, and that is for Christmas. So they'll be squirreled away for that. These were on a deal. These are actually a gift for someone, so I haven't written the price on these. They started off at £2, but they were on a Nectar deal and were less. So I think they were around £1.40, but they're actually a gift. And then I had to get some birthday cards. So I've got 4 birthday cards there as well. I won't show them too much in case the person is watching the video. So yeah, I've got some birthdays coming up in the family, so I've got some birthday cards there as well. And that was Sainsburys. I also had to get some reusable bags. I haven't had to buy reusable bags for a while, but to be honest, most of mine are full of apples at the moment. So I'm a bit short on reusable bags, and because I haven't been feeling the full ticket, I haven't sorted out all my produce. I've got to hurry up and do it before it goes off, before I've managed to preserve it. But so I did buy 3 reusable bags as well, and that was Sainsburys. It started off shockingly at about 105, went down to about 95, and then I got it for about 86. So that's what I got, and I'm just going to show you just a couple of things I whizzed in and got from Aldi. This is the few things I got from Aldi. I can't put my hand on the receipt right now, but it's just got a few things. I picked up another loaf of bread because I suddenly thought, right, I do need another loaf of bread if this is a 2-week shop. I should have got 2 in Sainsburys. This is slightly cheaper than in Sainsburys. This was 85 pence. I've got some of my husband's favourite stir-in sauces. These are 85p. He really likes these Aldi ones, and they're a lot cheaper than the own brands and stuff. Sainsburys do their own make, but they do different flavours that he's not so keen on. So obviously that will last 2 weeks. I picked up another couple of rice while I was in there, just to make sure he's always got something like this in the cupboard. These are 49 pence. I picked up his milk. He's having less milk now to try and cut down a little bit. These are 99p each. So I got 8 of these. He just likes this one. So I got that. So that should last him 2 weeks. And then these, again, there's 5 in here. I'm not sure how much these were. A couple are for a gift. It's to do with my Halloween boo basket things, which I will do a video on when I've finished them and put them together. I'm going to send them off slightly earlier than Halloween this year. So that's another video for another day, stay tuned. But a couple of these will be for that, and then a couple will be for my husband if he wants them. So I got those as well, and that was just a couple of things. I mainly went in just to get him the milk because this is the one he likes. He also likes the Morrison's one, but Morrison seem to have stopped doing it at the moment, so I don't know if it's being discontinued, or sometimes they take them away, repackage them, and then they come back, usually more expensive in a different package. So I just went to Aldi for these and got a couple of bits. And that was it. That was the shopping. So that was Vlogtober. I'm probably put it down as Vlogtober 3. It's not the 3rd day. I'll have to just try and catch up with some videos. I might put a couple together and see what I'm doing the next couple of days, but I'm sorry about that. But hopefully this will just be a blip, and the rest of the month will be a lot better. I've got a few things to show you over the coming weeks, so hopefully you'll stay tuned for that. And thank you again for all your lovely well wishes. I hope you don't go down with whatever I've had. It's not been very pleasant, but hopefully, everything crossed, we're on the way out now. There was just so much about, and yeah, I obviously, and I help out at kids club, so that's just inevitable. You're going to pick up these things. So there we are. That was the shopping. At least the shopping is done now for the next couple of weeks, so I've got full cupboards, so I don't have to worry about anything. So there we are. I'm going to go now before I start coughing. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And until next time, let's try and stay healthy.